What's up, guys? On this episode, we travel out to southeast Kansas to a buddy of mine's private yard. It is not open to the public, although some of you have probably seen some of this stuff before on Mr. Goodplier's channel. If you've seen that, you know who Joe is probably. So anyway, this is his yard. Been quite a bit since I've been here myself. So, I'm going to fall down is what I'm going to do. We're going to take a walk around. I'm going to show you some of his inventory. Everything here is for sale, and I will give you guys a link in the description, a link to pictures of the yard and Joe's contact info. You guys can reach out to him about prices and availability. He does a lot of shipping and stuff, I do know, even though that market's kind of hard to find a reliable shipper right now. He does ship items. So anyway, let's dig in, see what we can find, see what you guys can find. Joe had a family emergency. He had a family member broke down and he had to go rescue them. So unfortunately, he's not going to be here for the walk around, but he is going to help us get the truck loaded that he's been storing so graciously for me. And I'm going to see if I can't find something else to find, or to buy. Something else to find. I've already found it. I'm going to, I've got a 40-foot trailer and I've only got one truck on it. So I need something else to put on there. And the flies are already setting in. Good gracious. So I will say Joe is a Ford guy. So most of what we're going to see, especially in this front lot here, is Fords. I think about the 70s, early 80s is his cutoff on what he messes with. I have seen him buy some mid-80s stuff, but you know, I mean, he's just like anybody else that's in this game. He's not going to pass up a good deal. So we do have quite a bit of internationals here. I really need that hood, but he's not going to sell a hood off of a complete truck. No, I mean, who would? But yeah, got some, what are them, Packards? Yeah, cool car, just a little too weird for me. I said most of this up here is Fords. This back row, Studebakers and such, is kind of out of place, I guess, so to speak, because 99% of what you're going to see in here is Fords in this field. We got another field that I never saw because the last time I was here there was nothing in it, and now it's got, from what I could see, it looked like it had probably 50 to 100 cars in it. So he's been stacking them in. Shoe boxes on top of shoe boxes on top of shoe box Fords. Man. Is this a factory convertible? That's not a shoebox though. Is it? Nope, that's like a 53 or something. I'm not real big. I'm not real knowledgeable on 50s Ford, so go ahead and correct me. Looks like an Imperial 62 maybe. There's a few Dodges in there mixed in, making a liar out of me. Apparently this is a Dodge row right here in this little area. My memory is definitely failing me because I was thinking this was all Fords, and that's obviously not the case. So I suppose it's possible things have been moved since I've been here. I doubt it, but anything's possible. Chevy wagon there. This was not here the last time. I don't remember any of these vehicles. Definitely don't remember the wagon. There's an oddity. What is that? Oh, I love it. Somebody had a lot of freaking ambition, let me tell you that. The inside isn't horrible either. Wow. Somebody spent some time on that odd duck. I don't even know what it is. I know it's Dodge. But as far as the model, I don't know what that is. What is it? See if we can find the name on it. Somebody tell me, what is it? I know it's Dodge. I don't see any badges on it. Somebody let me know what that is. What we got here? Coupe of some sort. I'm guessing that's a Chevy, maybe. It's got wood structure to it. Be a pretty awesome little race car build. Hang that over a cage. You don't need structure then, you know what I mean? Some wagons. Well, one wagon, I guess. Austin's out here with me, but he is already petered out on me and is hiding in the truck. He says it's too hot. I said, boy, it's Kansas. It's always hot. V8. So I wonder if that's a Hemi car then, huh? That's a Chrysler or a DeSoto, isn't it? I believe that's a DeSoto. There ain't nothing in it though. No drivetrain. There's another one. That one's got a radiator in it at least. Man, the bugs out here are chewing me up. A couple 5 windows, like 50 Chevy. Not a big fan of that body style Ford with the round tail lights inside the square bezel. Just doesn't do it for me. Man, there's a lot of, now this style was that 58 to 64 that had the big round tail lights. I can dig that style Ford. I'd actually cruise one of those, or especially that wagon. Country Squire, it says. I could handle that. Let's see what we got up here. Looks like some Buicks maybe. Where did I get in my head that this was all Fords? Thunderbirds. Got a 46 sedan. Honcho. Oldsmobile. There's a few complete cars. I think Joe will sell complete cars too. I really had hoped that he was going to be able to be here. The Buick looks savable. That windshield, but that isn't nothing. You can still get them. I was really hoping he was going to be here and we could walk the yard together so he could give an idea on prices and such. Actually, tried to buy this car. This car came from the same auction where I bought my Plymouth. And Joe didn't know I was bidding on it, and I just let him have it. We were bidding against each other. Another early Ford. Ooh, a bumper. See, I know there's some more trucks and such back this way. Completely walked past the old cab over there. What's left of it. See, I know there's a Lincoln Zephyr over there somewhere that's really, really rotten. Joe said he'd sell that one whole. Excellent parts car, or if you're extremely, extremely ambitious, a fella could build it. I'm not that ambitious. You'd have to be good with the sheet metal, that's for sure. Let's walk over here and see what else we can find. Nice little short bed there. International Buick like we got at the shop. The Ford, I think that's a Ford. Some of these, man, I used to be able to spot all these and know exactly what they are, but the more I walk these yards, the more I realize how much I don't remember. This van over here is cool. I thought about dragging it home. I just don't know. Yeah, it would be a very big project, but tell me that is not cool as hell. Worst thing about it, I think that's what stopped me last time, is all that rust up there in the roof. I don't know if you can see that right there, but I think that's how I talked myself out of it the last time, was that rust in the roof. Yep, not walking under that. That'd be an interesting build there, that snub nose with that van body. Or, not van body. Panel van, whatever you want to call that. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Whew. The brain's not braining today. I've had about 9 hours of sleep in the last 72 hours, so just not roll with it. Not roll with it on a good day, let alone a sleep deprived day. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, that Lincoln Zephyr's over here. And she's in sad shape, but Joe gave me a price on this at one time, but I have no clue what it was. Just can't remember that well. So she's a rough one. No. Another coupe. I don't know what kind of coupe that is. Not sure what that is. It says special. Review it. Somebody educate me. Well, I guess that doghouse might not go to it. Talk about this coupe here, the one on the bottom. Somebody educate me. What is that? Studebaker, spelt them everything's a mile away. All kinds of parts there. Let's go back this way. We'll take a shortcut to what I'm going to call the new yard. It is where Joe's been putting stuff since I've been here last. So a big truck. He has no shortage of big trucks, that's for sure. Looks like he kept pretty nice Cadillac hidden up there. The weeds. Yeah, it's pretty boogered up. Corvair row, it looks like. Never been a fan of Corvairs either. Big old Buick. So there is a Plymouth coupe. This is real close to our Plymouth. Tell me that hood ornament ain't just cool as shit. No, I'm an idiot. That's a Pontiac. Still, I'm sitting there thinking, Plymouth never used an Indian. It's because they didn't, because it's a Pontiac. But still pretty cool nonetheless. I seen the P on Pontiac and my brain just went to Plymouth. 64, 5 or 6. Oh yeah, let's get a picture of that tree. Somebody was dedicated on getting that one out. Goodness gracious. Look at that. Whew. Somebody was determined to get that one out. I don't know that I would have worked that hard. They got it done though. Props to whoever saved that truck. I'm not convinced some of this stuff here is not Mr. Goodplier stuff. This does not, I may be completely wrong. This does not strike me as stuff that Joe would bring home. This is more of Tim's speed. 74, 5 or 6 Impala, 4, 5 or 6 Impala. Big old Buick, some big old ghetto wheels. Yeah, I might be wrong. This stuff might be, it might be Joe's, but I'd be surprised. Let's take a, getting in some wetlands here. That Buick is solid though. That might be one that Tim bought from the same auction where I bought my International and my other stuff out there at Kansas. I'll put a link to those auction videos in the description as well. If you guys haven't checked them out, that was a pretty amazing auction. Over 300 cars, and my understanding is that was only a fraction of the guy's estate, and they're supposed to have a couple more sales. Hopefully I get told about those or I find them, I don't know. Couple big trucks, a couple snub noses. I wouldn't mind having one of these snub noses, but I'd have to have one that's freaking nice, and they're salty when they're nice because I don't do body work. Big old wrecker. I was out here, last time I was out here, I think we got that running, or we worked on getting it running. I can't remember, but I'm wanting to say that truck runs. It's got a big diesel of some sort in it with a really funky, really funky fuel injection system. This is cool. Big International camper. All this stuff from here over is new. I haven't seen none of this stuff. Stupid solid truck here. And now, I said in the beginning of this video that this stuff is for sale. And if you guys are on the eastern part of the country, I am in Indiana, obviously. And I used to come out here all the time. But if you guys are needing stuff moved, I can help with that. And if you're looking at buying something off of Joe, say something to Joe. And Joe has shippers as well, I believe, that can help you get stuff moved around. Nothing too cool there. A couple of Tornadoes and Cadillacs, front-wheel drive stuff. Let's see what this other coupe is. See if I can make a fool out of myself and call it the wrong thing again. That one's a Buick. That's probably got a straight 8 in it, would be my guess. Was. Master Deluxe, is that Buick? No, that's a Chevy, isn't it? I remember this car. Yeah. Me and Joe bid against each other on this one too. Yep. I thought I had the bid, and the auctioneer gave it to Joe, because apparently Joe was bidding too. I remember that car now. Yep. That was the first coupe I tried to buy out here to build a to build the race car out of. Big old Pontiac. What's a heck of a... I don't think that's... Is that a factory emblem on that fender, or somebody put a hood emblem on the fender? I don't know. Somebody educate me. There's a lot of 70s stuff out here. I mean, obviously this isn't, but 60s and 70s stuff I'm not too big into. That car is cool, whatever the heck it is. Let's go see what that is. No. I know that emblem, and it's drawing a blank on me. Oh, let's see if we can find any clues. Buick. Well, I should have been able to do that just by counting the freaking... It's a straight 8. Should have been able to count the plug wires and known that. But the front end's cool. That's kind of where it stops at for me, though. This two-door sedan's kind of cool. I don't know what that is for sure. Body by Fisher. It's a slant back. So it looks like it was parallel leafs front and back. So I know Chevy did that. I think Buick did that. I'm not sure what else. If somebody knows what that one is, let me know. Not that that's anything I'm interested in, but see, I'm pretty sure this Chevy wagon used to be over there. So he has, I think he has moved some stuff around to try to be more organized. This must be, well, you know what, that makes sense. Are these all Buicks then? I think these are all Buicks, which means that's probably a Buick. This is where he's trying to put his Buick row. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, told you I wasn't braining well today. So what we got down here? That looks like Dodges. Bunch of Dodges. Yeah, he has been moving stuff around. What in tarnation is that? I believe that's a Cadillac with a truck bed on it off of a 60s Ford. What on earth? Well, that's special. Somebody put a lot of work in it to build it. Just when you want the ride of a Cadillac but you need to work, that's what you get. I don't know about the Dodges. By that I don't I don't know if I want to walk over here. There's stuff way out there. I don't know if we're gonna make it out there. This style Dodge with the big fins, I can definitely get behind that. I had one of those that we was gonna put a 12 valve in it, and then my accident happened and all that went away. But I still would entertain that. If I could find another one that was complete, other than the drivetrain, of course, I would 100% put a 12 valve in one of those just as a goofy family cruiser. Not sure what that is. Well, this is Dodge Row, I guess, so it's probably a Dodge. You guys are probably like, man, this guy's an idiot. He don't know any of his cars. And you're probably right. Dodge. 4-door slant back. I guess Dodge maybe did parallel leafs on the back too. I'm not sure. Looks like it's got a Ford bumper hit underneath there. That's not a Ford though, is it? That would have been one badass hood emblem. Yeah, you can tell it's a Dodge by that goofy front suspension, if that's the factory frame. But so is this a Dodge? Maybe this coupe here is a Dodge, and we can get us a doghouse. It is a Dodge. She's pretty hammered, but that's good for us because we want hammered. I do believe this came from the same auction where I bought my coupe at, which is interesting. This is a business coupe as well. This one is pretty hammered. I feel like we need it though. It's got a frame under it too. Looks like the trunk's got some junk in it. See if we can't kick out any snakes or wasps. Oh, she's heavy one-handed. Good grief. Engine covers, seat panels, breathers. It's got some junk in the trunk. I'm gonna have to find out what the price is on that. Mainly for the doghouse and the frame, because that would save me some headache. I'm gonna go ahead and text Joe now, because otherwise I'll leave them and be like 100 miles down the road and be like, dude, I never messaged him. Alright, got that sent, as long as it goes through. Oh, that looks like Studebakers and Kaisers. I'm not walking over there for Studebakers and Kaisers, sorry guys. Looks like a couple Henry J's maybe over here. No, that's a Willys. Nope, Willys. Do know that one. Let's go check out this Ford that's on the trailer. I gotta see this setup. This looks pretty cool. Talking about this one here. You can see that. Got about a 46 to 48 somewhere in there. Ford four-door sedan on a old school single axle equipment trailer, home built jobby, with a look like it's mocked up to be hooked up. I don't know that it's actually hooked up to a I'm guessing that's late 30s early 40s truck. I can't make out the truck good enough to tell what it is yet. Let's see what we got. Yeah. There's another one that came with a tree. That trailer is cool. It's made out of an old car lift. That is cool. No suspension probably. Can't really tell. It is hooked to the truck. All I can see from here. Looks like it's hooked up. That is cool. Well, I was wrong on the year of that. I know that grill. I think that's late 30s. I was thinking that was newer than that, but I think that's late 30s. Cannot remember that grill, and I know it. The sad part is because I got that grill hanging on my wall, and yeah, probably close to the same year truck. That is a pretty cool yard art piece, if I do say myself. But that car on the trailer needs to be a race car of some sort. Be way cooler. Yeah. Last time I was here, this was all woods. So Joe has definitely been busy. Got this one resting underneath the shade tree. I never can remember how to tell these 58, 59, and 60s apart. That one's cut off, obviously. I think, someone correct me, is that till like the 59 or is that the 60? I can never remember how to tell those 3 years apart. And it might even be 4 years now, that's the same, I can't remember. But I've always struggled with those for some reason. What we got here? Oldsmobile convertible. With the trunk cut off. Is it or no? If that ain't cut off, that's the shortest freaking... Yeah, I don't recognize that car at all. That's some kind of mid-size. That'd be a cool little car if it wasn't so far gone. Well, I guess we got the Ford trucks over here to walk down. He's got a lot of what they call them, the bump sides and the dent sides, Fords. I don't keep up on those too well. But Joe loves them. Actually, that's how I met Joe. We were at an auction and I wanted a utility bed or service body bed, an old school one that was on a bump side Ford, and he wanted the truck. So I bought it all and we split it, and he took the truck and I wanted the bed. He took the bed off and left it there on the ground. So, and if I was to guess, that truck is probably right here in this row somewhere, if he hasn't sold it. But that one's got the factory roof delete option. It's a little breezy. A lot of Fords. Check out the wagon. What kind of wagon is that? Sticking my water bottle right in front of the... Looks like a little British car maybe. Looks like it was 4-lug. Yep, there's the truck. That Ford truck right there is the one that had a service bed on and is now residing at my shop. Yep, that's it. He probably got the better end of that deal to a point, but because that truck's way more valuable than the bed I got out of the deal. But he took the bed off and it made it to where I could get all my stuff on one trailer load to come home, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get all that stuff in the truck. So, but also Joe is one of them type of people that I love to do business with, because he doesn't worry about keeping score. You know what I'm saying? There's no keeping score. He knows if I got it and he needs it, it's his, and likewise. So just one of the best people you can do business with. Bought this truck last August. My buddy Joe was out there. Some of you guys might recognize him from Mr. Good Pliers videos. All run in the same circle of friends there. But we're here to get this beast. Joe's getting his air compressor and such hooked up. We've got a Milwaukee.
What?
I say if that's invasive to hook up, we've got a Milwaukee air compressor we can hook up.
We do. Sometimes it won't overcome the leak on the seal.
Okay, okay. So.
This does it way quicker too.
Sure, okay.
That's your skin.
Okay.
Back in here. I don't know why it's sitting out.
Once you dig out the valve stem so he can get to him easier, bud. So, anyway, what I'm saying is we're going to get this thing dug out, get it loaded up. You got out of gear, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. We heard those We aired those tires up like 8 months ago, and only one of them was flat, and it took air right away and stayed up. So they definitely don't make things like they used to. If you take a tire from today's era and let it sit for 50 years, there ain't no way that thing's gonna hold air. So I think my buddy Joe only knows one speed, and that's wide open. He's already on the forklift. She's got the 2-lug nut option on the front. Seems to be plenty. Definitely won't be striping that down by the tires on the way home.
And I've got blocks. I use blocks underneath the axle so I don't smash them.
Yep. What he's saying is he's just going to pull up here and put her right in front of the forks and set her on. So Joe is on it. He doesn't sit around and wait, that's for sure. Let's take a quick peek at this thing. I honestly don't remember a lot about it other than that I bought it, and she's solid. What's up, buddy? It's a pretty good old truck, beat up, and I think that's a Chevy, early 30s Chevy sedan that I bought for some stupid reason. As you can see, they're a wood structure and they fall apart, and there is just the skin of the body left basically. But need to find a strap for that hood, buddy. Austin, let's find a strap for that hood. But pretty excited. I forgot how. Well, I was going to show you the floors. Yep. I forgot how solid this thing actually is. We'll get more of that once we get home. But you even still got the tailgate. Usually tailgates are long gone on these trucks. But hope you guys enjoyed the walk around. I know I didn't hit every single car. There's no way for me to do that. But if you see something that you need, want, gotta have, shoot Joe an email. I am not your contact person on this stuff. I will help you get it back east, just because I like supporting the hobby and helping people make, connect the dots, so to speak. So if you guys like this type of content, if you would so graciously hit that like button, the follow button, all that good jazz. Look us up on Facebook. We are Snagtown Auto, I believe it's Snagtown Automotive and Fab LLC on Facebook. We post pictures that never make it to the videos, stuff for sale, those type of things that you're never going to see here. So make sure you give us a follow there to keep up to date. And you can kind of get an idea of what our schedule is sometimes, because I'll post, hey, you know, going to Texas, going to Kansas, whatever. And I have no problem relaying parts for people, as long as it makes sense for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, but what I was saying, if you guys like this type of content, make sure you subscribe. We'll try to stay on top of our content a little bit better here lately. Have definitely been slacking, had some technical difficulties. I've shot 2 or 3 videos that had once again had no audio because I thought I had a different GoPro, and I was still using the GoPro that was bad. So there's that. But anywho, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.